Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our channel. The human brain is an incredibly complex organ, and even more so when two of them are involved. This video will discuss the top 5 signs that you might be sharing a mind with a psychopath and how insomnia plays a role in it. Before we begin, we kindly ask you to support our work with a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe. Number uno, blurred sense of identity. Have you ever felt like your identity is linked to someone else? When you meet a new person, it can be challenging to figure out where one's own thoughts end and someone else's start. It happens because each person has a unique perspective shaped by their life experiences, values, and beliefs. Therefore, it can be difficult for one person to fully comprehend the perspective of another. However, this becomes much more complicated when there are significant similarities between two people's thoughts, feelings, and behaviors. Psychologists believe that this phenomenon occurs when you spend a lot of time with someone who shares many similarities with you. Over time, the boundaries between your individual identities become blurred. You may find it hard to distinguish between your own thoughts and theirs, or you may start to adopt their viewpoints without consciously realizing it. The constant exposure to someone who mirrors your own thoughts can lead to confusion about your identity and make it difficult to establish your individuality. Ultimately, it is essential to recognize the importance of maintaining a distinct identity while also appreciating the value of understanding and respecting others' perspectives. By doing so, we can foster healthy relationships based on mutual respect and understanding. But what does all this have to do with insomnia? Well, lack of sleep can exacerbate the problem. When you are sleep deprived, your ability to think clearly and make rational decisions is impaired. You may find it difficult to differentiate between your thoughts and those of others, leading to confusion and a further blurring of your sense of identity. Additionally, insomnia can cause emotional instability, making it harder to regulate your emotions and empathize with others. This can lead to misunderstandings and miscommunication, which can make it even more challenging to distinguish your thoughts from those of others. Furthermore, the stress and anxiety associated with insomnia can make it difficult to focus on your own thoughts and identity. You may feel overwhelmed by the constant noise in your head, making it impossible to sort through your own thoughts and feelings. All these factors combined can make it even more difficult to separate your thoughts from someone else's. No. 2. Emotional repression. Do you always agree with what your partner says, even though deep down you disagree? Most people experience some degree of emotional repression throughout their lives, which is when they hide their true feelings from others. However, if you notice that you are constantly repressing your emotions around your partner, it could be a sign that you are sharing a mind with a psychopath. When you are in a relationship with a psychopath, there is a power imbalance where the psychopath manipulates the other person into doing what they want. This can lead to the other person feeling like they need to hide their true feelings and thoughts from the psychopath in order to avoid conflict or further manipulation. For example, if you express your true opinion, the psychopath may use guilt-tripping tactics to make you feel like you are wrong. Over time, this can cause the other person to repress their emotions and always agree with the psychopath, even if they disagree. Furthermore, psychopaths are often charming and charismatic individuals who can easily manipulate those around them. They can make the other person feel like their emotions are invalid or unimportant, which can lead to the other person feeling like they need to suppress their true feelings in order to please the psychopath. However, constantly repressing your emotions can have negative consequences for your mental health. It can lead to anxiety, depression, and other mental health problems. Therefore, if you find yourself constantly repressing your emotions around your partner, it is important to seek help and find ways to communicate your true feelings in a healthy way. By doing so, you can protect your mental health and build a more authentic relationship with your partner. Once again, insomnia plays a role here too. Studies have shown that sleep deprivation can lead to emotional blunting, which means that people may become less responsive to emotional stimuli and may have difficulty processing their own emotions. If you are sleep deprived, you may find it difficult to understand and respond appropriately to your partner's emotions, which can lead to further misunderstandings and emotional repression. Additionally, insomnia can worsen existing mental health conditions such as anxiety and depression, which can make it even more difficult to process and express your emotions. Number 3, paranoia and jealousy. Do you feel paranoid and jealous all the time? Imagine going through everyday life feeling like someone is always trying to harm you or take advantage of you. That is what it is like to live with paranoia. And if your partner makes you feel this way, it could be a sign that you are sharing a mind with a psychopath. People with psychopathic traits are often manipulative and deceptive, which can lead to paranoia in their partners. They may make you question your own thoughts and feelings, making you unsure of what is real or imagined. Additionally, psychopaths are known for being extremely jealous and possessive towards their partners. They may accuse you of cheating without any evidence and become angry or violent if you do not give them the attention they demand. Moreover, psychopaths can be very charming and charismatic, which can make it easy for them to manipulate their partners into doing what they want. They may use guilt-tripping or emotional manipulation tactic to make you feel like you owe them something or that you are obligated to do what they ask. If you find yourself constantly feeling manipulated, belittled, or controlled by your partner, it is important to seek help and reach out to trusted friends or family members for support. By doing so, you can gain perspective and make informed decisions about your relationship and mental health. And yet again, insomnia comes into play. Sleep deprivation can make you more suspicious and less trusting of others, which can exacerbate feelings of paranoia and jealousy. When you are sleep deprived, your brain is more likely to perceive ambiguous situations or interactions as threatening or harmful. If your partner is a psychopath, they may use this paranoia to their advantage by manipulating you into doing what they want. For lack of empathy. Do you feel like your partner doesn't care about your feelings at all? Lack of empathy is a key trait of psychopathy, meaning that psychopaths are unable to understand or share in the feelings of others. This can make it difficult for them to form meaningful connections with others and can lead to strained relationships and feelings of isolation. In relationships with psychopaths, there is often a power imbalance, where the psychopath uses their lack of empathy to take advantage of their partner. They may disregard their partner's feelings and needs, leading to feelings of resentment and frustration. If your partner is a psychopath, you may find it difficult to communicate your needs and feelings effectively. They may become defensive or dismissive of your concerns, leading to further breakdown in communication and an overall decline in the relationship. It can be helpful to remember that psychopaths are not inherently evil or malicious, but rather have developed certain traits as a result of their environment and experiences. While it is important to recognize the harmful effects of psychopathy, it is also crucial to approach the situation with empathy and understanding. By doing so, you can better navigate the challenges of the relationship and take steps to protect yourself and your well-being. Once again, insomnia can play a role here. Studies have shown that sleep deprivation can impair a person's ability to empathize with others. When you are sleep deprived, your brain is more likely to focus on the negative aspects of a situation or interaction, making it difficult to see things from another person's perspective. If your partner's a psychopath, this lack of empathy may be exacerbated, leading to further breakdown in communication and an increase in manipulative behavior. 5. Manipulative tendencies. Does your partner often manipulate you into doing things their way? Manipulation is a common tactic used by psychopaths to get what they want. They may use guilt-tripping, emotional manipulation, or other tactics to make you do what they want, even if it goes against your own desires or morals. Living with a manipulative psychopath can be emotionally draining and stressful. You may find yourself constantly on edge, trying to anticipate their next move or wondering when they will use manipulation tactics against you. This uncertainty can lead to feelings of anxiety and paranoia, making it difficult to relax or enjoy your life. Furthermore, living with a manipulative psychopath can take a toll on your mental health. You may find yourself questioning your own judgment and ability, wondering why you can't seem to make the right decisions, or why you keep attracting the wrong kind of people into your life. The constant manipulation and deception can leave you feeling confused and demoralized, as previously mentioned. Insomnia can make things worse. Research has shown that sleep deprivation can make people more susceptible to manipulation. When you are sleep deprived, your brain is more likely to make impulsive decisions without considering the long-term consequences. This can make it difficult to resist manipulative tactics and can lead to poor decisions that you may later regret. We hope this video has been informative and helpful. If you enjoyed it, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more insightful content. Thank you for watching.